Hi, I'm Chloe Fineman here doing my Drew Barrymore impression, and I'm so totally gagged to talk about impressions and Saturday Night Live. Impressions are one of the harder things to get on the show if it's not a political cold open. Finding that container sometimes is the tricky thing. One, if they're gonna be impressions and they're gonna be at the top of the show, it's gonna be a group sketch. Star Wars auditions, Wicked auditions, Celebrity Family Feud, Celebrity Jeopardy. Those are great. Those usually come at the beginning of the show. The auditions are like the best way to get an impression on because it's really short. You get in, you get a laugh.
We need to go to Spain.
Oh my God, that is hilarious.
It's Richard Dreyfuss.
I was in Jaws, okay?
Bill Hader is Al, but you know.
Welcome to Jurassic Park, you dumb.
And I think there's something really amazing about the one line, short little way to capture the essence of somebody.
I go, get out of here. Why would you do that?
Never thought about doing Martha Stewart, but then for the Wicked auditions, she had a documentary come out. Can you do Martha? And I was like, I don't know, wonderful. And then you're like, oh, I can.
You know, someone thrust upon me once. Wonderful Irishman.
Since being on the show, my relationship with impressions has dramatically changed. Where when I started, I didn't know any of these people. I would never cross paths with them. I was just kind of shots fired everywhere. And now anything I do, I get feedback. They either love it or hate it. The stakes just get higher and higher.
Nah.
The Drew Barrymore talk show was the first pre-tape video I got on.
Hello to all my beautiful wildflowers.
I don't know if I had known her at the time. My love for Drew Barrymore knows no bounds. We were really careful not to be mean, but make fun in a loving way.
Brushing your teeth is a game changer.
Her reaction to that was perfect.
Oh my God, thank you.
JoJo Siwa, I'm the first gay girl in the world. That was a risky thing, but you know, she was really leaning in. And so we leaned in and she was so down for it. And so I always find that the people we do who are happy, they have a sense of humor. Not everyone does. Finding the laugh and the funny is so much more important than the accuracy of the impression. And Fred Armisen as Prince is great too, like opposite Maya is perfect.
Prince is busy making a sculpture.
Kate McKinnon is Justin Bieber. She was one of the first people I really like be a boy. Kate just rewrote the rule book. I'm gonna be so sexy and so funny and not offensive at all.
My cabin's closed for my big wiener.
I was really lucky when I started because I had Melissa Villaseñor, I had Kate McKinnon, and Cecily Strong, who were all incredible impressionists. And then Adie also was doing Ted Cruz with long eyelashes.
And now I'm in a little bit of hot water, which I'm told is a thing no one in Texas has.
Bjork, a classic Kristen Wiig impression that I would never touch. And then this year we had another singing audition thing. And fun fact about me, I can't sing. But they landed on Bjork. It was nice to look at her reference and sort of make Cardi kind of thing. We had the sweater in storage that Kristen wore, and then I put the same sweater on. We tucked it so it looked different. And so there's like this cool heritage.
The tree is crying silver tears.
The way that impressions work on the show is also sort of things you can pull from the Nicolas Cage, or Jimmy Fallon and Mick Jagger doing the impression with the person. That was huge. That was a perfect example of, here's this person, I do this impression, let's laugh together.
Do what you do, just don't do what you've done, let's go. Well, I'm not gonna do that, am I? I'm just gonna do what I do, that's what I do. Well, just do it. All right, then. Well, that's done and dusted then, isn't it?
We used that format then for Maybelline because I knew Ariana Grande did the best Jennifer Coolidge impression of all time, and I did a Jennifer Coolidge impression. It was the last sketch of the night. Stevie Nicks went long, and I was standing there with giant fake boobs, just like, please make it on, please make it on, and then it did. So now I'm gonna choose a sketch. One of my favorite sketches of all time. It blows my brain in every way. I love Kristen Wiig so very much. She's a true genius. And it has everything. It's got physical comedy. It's got an impression.
I just need to find the clicker or the switch that turns this whole cool thing down.
It's weird. It's amazing.
Tell that to Debbie Reynolds.
However, because it's Kristen Wiig, I do think it would go high up in the show, but because it's strange and kind of niche, I think it's not gonna be in the first three.
I'm thinking it might be in the box of the middle of a car.
I think it's gonna go right here, right before the weird, and then this is gonna be the most memorable sketch of the rundown. Oftentimes, these are the ones that end up doing really well online or the audience really responds to. They're the underdog sketches, and these are my faves. Well, it's taken me like 7 years to realize that SNL is a variety show, and we have a lot of variety, and I think I contribute to SNL and feel very at home in the variety of impressions and commenting on pop culture and what's going on today. Doing the impression with love is the name of the game on this show. It's like your best friend making fun of you in like a loving way. A lot of my impressions that I think people resonate with are like people I kind of know already. Like my mom and Meryl Streep are very similar, so it's easy for my mom's sort of like this, and then Meryl, you kind of go like that. That's that.